At any time during this video, feel free to skip to the chapter that pertains to you the most. The Presidential Awards for Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching are the highest honors bestowed by the United States government specifically for K-12 mathematics and science teaching. Established by Congress in 1983, the program authorizes the President to bestow up to 108 awards each year. Awards are given to mathematics and science teachers from each of the 50 states and 4 U.S. jurisdictions. The award recognizes those teachers who implement a high-quality instructional program that is informed by content knowledge and enhances student learning. Since the program's inception, more than 4,800 teachers have been recognized for their contributions in the classroom and to their profession. Awardees serve as models for their colleagues, inspiration to their communities, and leaders in the improvement of mathematics and science education. The National Science Foundation administers the Presidential Awards for Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching on behalf of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy. Recipients of the award receive the following: a certificate signed by the President of the United States, a paid trip for 2 to Washington, D.C. to attend a series of recognition events and professional development opportunities, and a $10,000 award from the National Science Foundation. In addition to recognizing outstanding teaching in mathematics or science, the program provides teachers with an opportunity to build lasting partnerships with colleagues across the nation. This growing network of award-winning teachers serves as a vital resource for improving science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education and keeping America globally competitive. The state of Delaware has housed many different awardees over the last few years. These awardees serve as models for our colleagues, inspiration to our Delaware communities, and leaders in the improvement of mathematics and science education.
I just kind of hashed out a little bit of time each day, a little bit of my planning period, and I just made sure I could dive into those application questions, and I kind of read them all ahead of time so I knew kind of what the larger picture was, what the scope was, kind of where I was heading. And then I just thought about what would be a really good lesson to showcase, not necessarily the best, most perfect lesson, but one that would allow me to kind of showcase the range of stuff we do in my classroom and showcase what my kids are doing. The application process wasn't all that daunting because I just did a little bit here and there. And I remember the hardest part was the word count for each section. So what helped me was to use a Google Doc and just have it broken up by sections and constantly be using that word count tool.
The nature of the application process is a self-driven professional development, so I was very reflective in everything that I was doing. Having been a part of the state NGSS program, I was able to make a lot of connections between cross-cutting concepts and actual science content because as an elementary teacher and not a science teacher, I had a toolbox of strategies that I was currently using. In addition to helping my students, I really felt a strong opportunity to teach other teachers about the importance of three-dimensional learning. I brought to them a different perspective, not something new to learn, but a different way of looking at science as part of the curriculum that should drive student instruction.
I've been able to really reflect and grow both personally and professionally, and I've been able to guide and facilitate my students into deeper thinking as well as my colleagues.
The Presidential Awards definitely empowered me. I think it was 2005, I think is my year, but it ignited such a spark in me that I could believe in myself and do pretty much anything. I joined local and statewide committees, work at the national level. I applied for a job and got a job I previously had thought would have never been for me, was totally out of my league. But I got a job at the Department of Ed working with math for the whole state. And there were doors like that were open that I would have never thought were open before. I saw my ideas and insights being valued. I now work in a district in my current job that I just absolutely love because of that spark so many years ago. And I'm honored. I get to work with 14 coaches, math coaches in my district who are amazing people, and teacher leaders. And I kind of see it as my job now to see and ignite that same spark in them. I'm constantly checking in with them, like around where they want to go, what they see as their professional goals, and how I can support each of them in getting to their journeys, no matter where it might be. Because I want them to see doors open that they might not have seen open before.
Biggest significance for me was just being a reflective teacher and really seeing the importance of learning from and within the work of teaching. I paralleled a lot to my journey as the national board certification work of really having a chance to sit, plan, video, and reflect on my teaching, because so much happens, as we all know, in the classroom, that it's really easy to miss the small little moves that we do, and look back at the questions we would want to ask. So I think the significance of it for me was sitting, planning, being really thoughtful and intentional about the instructional strategies that I use in the classroom, and really planning and thinking about ways that I would be questioning students, recording their thinking in ways that amplified their voice, centered them in their learning, and really brought forth a really positive community in the classroom to support their identities as young mathematicians. And it's hard to do that in a daily classroom because everything is happening so fast. Things are happening you had planned for, things are happening, of course, that you hadn't planned for. So just taking the moment to sit and reflect and watch the video, and just really an honest look at what was happening in my classroom. Who was I calling on? What types of questions was I asking? How was I recording? Was I recording what I was hearing, or what I actually was recording and honoring the student voice in the classroom? So I think all of those small things as one piece of the presidential award process were so invaluable in my learning. And I think the other aspect that I really liked was just this other lens of assessment. I think as a teacher, sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the world of assessment. Are these scores and these moments in time where we're really looking, we're assessing the learning versus assessing for learning. And I think in this whole process, looking at those 5 dimensions of teaching and thinking deeply about meaningful use of assessments, and the moments where I can every single day in my classroom have this meaningful use of questioning, that I'm assessing for learning in ways that helps me plan to move learning forward in my classroom, versus viewing assessment as these moments in time that happen and I just get the results and have to react to. So I think that was a really big part of my journey in learning through this awards process.
For a teacher to be recognized as a presidential awardee is a huge, huge feather, not only in that teacher's cap, but also in the school's community. To have a district be able to recognize that teacher for achieving that award is spectacular. It is stupendous and a wonderful, wonderful thing to have. And I think it also affords that person to have doors open for them and to be seen, not just in their district, but throughout the country.
I think one of the opportunities for me is that people might recognize the importance of math education and keeping good teachers. Right now, I am mentoring 3 new math teachers here, so I am able to see them in action in their classroom and just help them teach sometimes, which is pretty awesome, as we are ushering in the new teachers in the state of Delaware, and some of us that are a little bit older. So I think that my experience as a presidential awardee recipient I'm able to share some of the things I've learned with newer teachers, which is exactly what my mentors did with me back in 1991.
As an added bonus, we are including approximately 10 minutes of uncut footage from the 2018 Mathematics Awardee from Delaware, Dr. Jenna Truitt's classroom. This video is taken from one primary source and has no cuts, similar to what an applicant would submit for the application requirements. Enjoy!
Let's see if we can make this turtle together. You have some pattern blocks on your desk, on your tables, right? So I want you to work together to see if you can build that turtle. Let's see if you can do it. Go ahead. Use the pattern blocks. Go ahead. Let's see if you can build the turtle. What do you think?
And not a big star in here.
What do you think? What's it missing?
It's missing its arm.
Oh, he needs a little piece of his arm? Well, what shape do you think his little piece of his arm is? You think that? What do you think?
I think this.
Okay, try it. Put it down. See if it works. Okay, you got the head. Now what? Then another one. You think that goes there? Go ahead, you put it there. Do what you think. It works?
Can we trace it?
No, we're not tracing it. Just build it. All right, what you got over here? Harper, you making your turtle? Allie, okay? Now what are you gonna do next?
I got these two.
Okay, well, do they look like a turtle yet?
Mine
Keep
don't
going.
look like this.
Oh, that's a circle, just leave it up there.
Why is it not like a circle?
You think that looks like a turtle yet? Okay, that's a good try. I love that. Good job. Well, let's look up there. What do you think the first shape is?
It looks like a flower.
What do you see? Yeah, what is that? It is. Okay. Arms up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. In the air. Wiggle your fingers. Good. Okay. Talk to me about the first shape. What is the first shape that we need to put up here?
Rhombus.
A rhombus?
Hexagon.
I see a hexagon too, Alex. That's what I see. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to put a hexagon. Give me a thumbs up when you have a hexagon in front of you. Just one hexagon. Let's see. Does everybody have one hexagon in front of them? Go ahead. Okay, then what? Whoa. Then what's next, do you think? You think a triangle? Allie, what do you think? What shape do you think could fit in there? Jackson, what shape do you think could fit right in here? Let's look up here. Right there. What do you think that looks like? Who agrees with that? A trapezoid. Okay, so let's see if we can put a trapezoid. Now, here's what I see some of you doing, so let's talk about this. Some of you are putting that trapezoid right there, right next to him. Is that how that looks? No, he's up here. His little fin, his little flippers are up here. So what goes there? Oh, so then look at that. You go ahead and do that. So you should have a trapezoid, a triangle, and a hexagon. You should have a trapezoid, a hexagon, and a rhombus. Everybody should have this in front of them. Everybody should have this. What are you missing? What are you missing? You need a hexagon, trapezoid, and a rhombus. Oh, I'm sorry, no rhombus. Triangle. Sorry. My fault. I love it. Elsie just went and did the same thing on the other side. Do you think that's the same? Yeah. Let's try it. Let's see if we can do it on this side. You have to flip it around, right? So it goes that way And then what fits right there? A triangle. Okay, good job. Now see if you can fill in the middle of your turtle. See if you can fill in the middle of your turtle. So it's up here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now let's see if you can find the middle of your turtle. It's kind of like that,
Maybe
right?
the shell.
Maybe the shell. Okay, what is the shell going to look like? To the bathroom? Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
So it goes this way, right? You're right. Like that. Then do it on the other side, just like that. Good. Yes.
No, I'm making
Move it up here just a little bit. Now do it on the other side. Can you do it on the other side?
Yeah, do I need another,
Do you think you need another triangle?
Yes.
Okay, get one. That's okay. Good. I love it. Ooh, you're filling in. You're filling it in. Filling it in. You're stretching your brains, aren't you? This is tricky, but we can do hard. We can do hard things. Okay, let's see. What shape can I put in here, do you think? Another what?
trapezoid.
Okay, I could put another trapezoid in there for sure.
I'm almost done.
What else can I do? What else will fit in there?
Trapezoid.
What else do you think will fit in there?
Trapezoid.
Do you think another hexagon would fit in there?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
Let's try it. Does it work?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and put another Good. Oh, and you got it going on, buddy. You're doing great. You're doing great. Good job. Okay, now put them up here a little bit, right? So these are like this, right? And then this is over here. Your brain is starting to grow. You're doing great. Like that. I'll come here. Just 1 second. Okay. Now wait a minute. Look. So you have this here and this here. Then you have this up here, right? This down. Down like that. Is that what it looks like? What's it look like? Or is he down here? He's down here like this. Now put the trapezoid on there and then try to do the same thing on the other side. You're doing great. I love it. Good, Shay. You're doing good. Can I put another hexagon in here?
Yes.
Does it fit? Okay, go ahead. Why don't you add another hexagon to it? See if you can add another hexagon. I love that you're not giving up. You are trying so hard.
I was saving one hexagon.
You were saving a hexagon?
Yeah.
Because you knew it was going to go in there?
Yeah.
Good job.
I did. This one.
Where do you think? Look up there. Where do you think? Good job. You're getting there.
Put it right here.
Uh-huh. That's right. And then you need one more of those, right? And where is that going to go, Sophia?
It's going to
You're doing good. Yep, take this. Let's take this out. That one stays.
It's going to.
This one stays. That one goes. Good. See?
The other one is going to go right here.
Down here. Come down here. Perfect. Good job. Okay. What else is going to fit in there, do we think? What could go right here? You think a rhombus would fit in here?
You'll need more.
I'll need more. How many more will I need?
One.
Oh my goodness. Okay, see if you can put 2 rhombuses there. I see some turtles. Good job.
To apply for this award, simply go to the main site at PAEMST.org. Scrolling down, you'll see that there is a Nominate and Apply section. Take special note that every year there will be a close date for nominations. Once nominated, potential applicants have an application due date that they must take note of. To start, simply click on Begin an Application and fill out the required information in the fields below. Make sure to check the eligibility requirements before applying. There are many different review criteria and submission requirements that can be found in the official application packet on their website. In summary, however, there are three main sections: the administrative section, narrative section, and video section. The administrative section includes a teacher information form, employment verification, 3 letters of recommendation, and an updated resume. The narrative section consists of a written response that addresses the 5 dimensions of outstanding teaching and any optional supplemental materials and references that the applicant may wish to provide. And finally, applicants are required to submit a 30-minute classroom video, which will be used as evidence by state and national selection committees when evaluating the applicant's performance of the 5 dimensions of outstanding teaching. Although the application process is arduous, the recognition, benefits, and opportunities that come from this prestigious award are well worth the time documenting your already amazing accomplishments in the classroom. As an added bonus, we are including about 5 minutes of uncut footage of a class from the 2018 K-6 Science Awardee, Danielle Rash from the Appoquinimink School District.
Enormous.
Oh my gosh, a big Christmas tree was lit up? You keep saying it happened. What happened?
So I believe there were balls, and those balls kept knocking into things, and then they knocked into other things, which caused the chain reaction. And the chain reaction went on.
Okay. I'm going to give you 1 more minute to write down on your yellow sticky note something that you notice, or on your pink sticky note something that you wonder about what we just watched. Okay, 1 more minute. Just change this.
Can I read mine?
Boys and girls, after you're finished writing down your ideas, I'd like you to bring just your yellow sticky note to the carpet. So you're bringing just your yellow sticky note with you to the carpet. Face the smartboard. Sorry. Boys and girls, I have a question on the board that says, what happens when different objects interact? What happens with different objects when they interact? We're going to put some of our sticky notes up here, okay? If you'd like to share what you noticed in the video and you would like to read us what your sticky note says, please raise your hand. Nick, go ahead.
It looks very elaborate.
Can you go put that on the board? Stick it on the smartboard. Daphne.
I noticed a world record screen, so I'm guessing they still have this sort of.
Okay, I was hoping that someone would bring that up so I could give a little background. This was a world record that was set for the largest Rube Goldberg project. A Rube Goldberg is actually somebody's name. Hello, my name is Rube. Hello, Rube, nice to meet you. Okay. He was a scientist and he was an inventor, and he created several different things, but one of the things he was famous for was inventing these interesting machines that displayed or showed a chain reaction. And I'm using the word chain reaction because you guys already use those vocabulary words. So that's what he was famous for, okay? So Daphne, thank you for bringing that up. You can put your sticky note up here. That is background, and in this particular case, the final outcome of the Rube Goldberg machine was to light a Christmas tree. Okay, we're gonna do 4 more shares. All right, Harlan, go ahead.
It almost looked like a loop, and it was so long we kept like going and going.
Oh, so the thing kept going and going like this?
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna keep going and going and going.
Are you talking about like a loop in a video, how you can loop it and it like just continues and continues? Yes, I don't think Harlan means like a circle loop. He means like if you make a video go over and over and over, that's what he's saying.
Like it was long,
Yeah.
long video. Okay, come put your sticky note up. Nishna?
It was like a ball that went through some obstacles, and it started inside and went outside. Okay.
So a ball that went through obstacles and went inside and outside. Go ahead. All right. Arjun.
I noticed it was one big chain reaction.
One big chain reaction. Maddie.
I noticed that when the ball hit it, actually there was like sometimes you could turn something on.
So you saw things like a switch flipped, like something got turned on?
Yeah, and like the ball went up and it switched, and the ball went down and hit a button.
Go ahead and ask yourself. I'm going to ask a couple questions before I pick the last 2 friends to share, okay? My first question is, a lot of you have used the vocabulary ball, so a ball, right? Was it always a ball that was moving in this particular case?
No.
There were other objects that moved? Did anybody see a different object besides a ball that moved? Justin?
Like marbles and stuff, like little marbles.
Remember that you can apply directly on the PAEMST.org website. You can start your application by clicking Begin an Application on the main webpage. We wish everyone the best of luck in applying for this prestigious award.